Did you know that
I just played a
StarCraft
ton
2
of
has
StarCraft.
like actual lurkers now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was cool.
Dude, I played through the campaign for StarCraft here recently, and that's just so fun.
Yeah, the campaigns are pretty good.
Yeah.
All Blizzard games that don't make them a lot of money are good because the people who develop them aren't just doing it strictly for cash.
Which ones don't make a lot of money?
I don't know, here's the Storm StarCraft. I think Hearthstone Battlegrounds is like one of the best Blizzard games. So far, every person that I've seen get into that game really fucking likes it. Like I've almost never met someone who's like, yeah, I tried it, but it was fucking bad.
You still play that game, EDS? You're kind of getting me to want to try it.
Yeah, it's like my most played Pokemon
I
game by a lot.
I see. Dude, Blizzard's reputation in the last few years has went from I used to dream as a little kid that I wanted to work for Blizzard someday because I was like, they just made all my favorite games. They never made a bad game.
Mm-hmm.
They only made generation defining, childhood defining games that were just so unbelievably fun and repeatable and had the best custom games and gave birth to Dota, gave birth to like tower defense, gave birth to like so many different types of genres. And then now, like, holy shit, dude, Blizzard is literally like a shithole.
Yeah,
Feels
it's really
so
sad.
bad to see that. Yeah. It actually
Yeah,
makes my like it like puts a bad taste in my mouth because like I like really loved everything Blizzard for so long. Like I would be so excited to go to BlizzCon when we were playing when I was on CLG and TSM. Like I
Hmm.
would actually be so excited. Like BlizzCon's coming up. I can't wait. You know they're gonna announce maybe Diablo 4 or like they're gonna announce like the new WoW expansion. I'm so hyped, but yeah, sad.
yeah,
Smoj.
it sucks for sure. I think with like the recent like allegations to Blizzard, like I don't think that should destroy people's like entire perception of the company because it's not like the majority of the people working there or like any part of the communities, really involved with that. Like those people are shitty and they definitely need to be held accountable. But I think
Yeah.
when people like quit the game or they're like, I'm boycotting Blizzard, I'm never playing another game, like I'm abandoning all my friends on the game, I'm just like, who is that really helping?
No, yeah, like you shouldn't put any stress on like the just the run of the mill workers, right? Because they're like victims. But I read an article about the toxic workplace culture, which is
Uh-huh.
getting overshadowed by the whole sexual harassment lawsuit thing. And I think
Hmm.
like that one is like way like more egregious and like way more like outrageous. But the other thing that came out was that the workplace culture was like fucked. So like this is why like it kind of explains why Blizzard's last like 5 years of games like Warcraft 3 Reforged, um, and like the WoW expansion, BFA, like all their games have been kind of shit, and their development has been kind of shit. It took like 8 months in Shadowlands for them to come up with any new content,
Yeah.
and it's because basically the TLDR that I read was like the higher ups and supervisors are like threatening people um that they're going to lose their job if they don't meet these deadlines and like telling them that their work is horrible and like basically like all the higher ups are like super power tripping over the grunts and it's making people like check out, right? Like it's making people really stressed out. And I think in game development what matters is like passion, creativity, and there's no way you can be creative when like someone's breathing down your neck and telling you your shit and like you don't deserve to be here and like if you mess up you're going to get fired. There's no way you're gonna do a good job. So I think
Yeah.
it's like interesting all this stuff comes out and then it kind of like makes sense
Yeah,
now.
yeah, I mean that makes a
Hmm.
lot of sense. I mean my perspective comes from like I know a lot of people who do work at Blizzard, like you guys remember Skarzard who like did all the league patch notes?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he works there now, and I was talking to him about the stuff that's been going on. And I mean that's what he was saying. He's like, the vast majority of people who work at Blizzard are not like the shitty people. There are some shitty people that they're trying to, fix, but it's sick.
Yeah.
It's the whole company, I think, is like being pretty unfair to the people who like actually do, put their heart and soul into just trying to make good games. Because I think there's, way more people like that than
Oh
any
yeah.
other kind.
True.
That's a good point. I think everyone should get their fucking pitchforks out for the executives who are like either sexual fucking predators or terrible people and treat their workers like shit. and not
Oh,
the actual
100%,
workers.
yeah.
The workers are just people who want to make good games.
Yeah. They are the double lift dreamers.
No, that's true. Like, there's just nothing else in your life is interesting except for League, because like being a pro player is literally the coolest and the only interesting thing that's like pretty much ever happened to me, at least.
Yeah.
Fucking high
Yep.
school is nothing interesting happened in high school except for embarrassing
I
myself.
just got shoved in the locker all the time.
Getting
Oh,
beat
yeah.
up was pretty fun.
Yeah. Getting my ass kicked.
I mean, you guys apparently did planer balls, but my high school was a little different than that. At your guys' high school, was it like considered shameful to play games?
Yep.
Oh,
When me and my
Uh,
friends talked about WoW, we called it golf. Be like, yo, you want to play golf after school?
Yeah,
really?
I definitely avoided conversation about like games when I was around other people that weren't like my
Yeah.
direct friends.
Yeah, I actually, so me and Nien went to the same high school, right? And I knew him. Like I knew him before I graduated. He was 1 year younger than me. I didn't know at all that he played WoW or like League. I didn't know he played any games because it was so taboo at my high school to play video games. Like no one played video games. Nobody.
Or at least you
Only me
didn't
and my
hear
friends
about
like
it.
really, really closeted, like fucking secretly.
Dude,
Closet gamers.
Wait, Nian
Yeah.
must have been playing WoW while you guys were at high school, because I actually remember Nian was the first streamer I ever saw, like way before like Own TV or Twitch. He streamed on like Xfire.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't even know what expansion it was, but he played like Affliction Warlock, and he would always play Peggle in Q.
Oh, I remember that Peggle add-on. That was so cool.
Yeah, dude. And then I started playing Peggle because of that, and I ended up 100%ing every level in Peggle on my phone. It was the my greatest accomplishment of all time.
Wow, that's sick.
Jesus.
Peggle was a fun game. But yeah, I did not know that. And Xfire is a throwback too. Like that thing died fast. I used to ask people for their Xfire tag. I'm like, oh my god, add me on Xfire, dude.
You could add each other on that?
Yeah, it was like gamer Skype.
Really?
You added friends and then your friends could broadcast what games they're playing.
Oh, like
You.
like Discord to each other?
Mhm.
Or
Yeah. It was like Discord with 5% of the functionality.
It's funny. Yeah, I never actually like I heard about Xfire, but I never really used it or watched anything on it. I think maybe
Dude,
I
think
watched
it's
like
awesome
one
that nowadays
stream.
you can see like little kids fucking sing "We Like Fortnite" and stuff, and it's like, dude,
Or like how everything's
if I
recorded.
told my high school fucking like the football team that I played WoW, I would have gotten beaten up. But like I'm pretty sure they all knew I played WoW. It's
Were you on the football team or?
Oh no.
If you
It's
told
just
the
my school
football
was run by
team.
jocks. My school was like very like anti-school. It was like very anti-academics, very like anti-intellectual. Everyone just wanted to give the teachers shit and like skip school and like play sports, and being nerdy was like really not cool.
Anti-intellectual.
That's just how the culture is. Because I remember at my school, it was like people would rag on me for like playing video games or like wearing my fedora or my trench coat or never showering, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't play football, so what? Like, who cares? It's not
Yeah.
not the end of the world.
Wait. You know, have you guys ever asked your girlfriends about their high school experience? Lena says that at her high school, it was really cool to be smart and like have good grades, and also obviously like be good looking, but like it was like cool to be the smart kid.
It was
I
really
cannot
cool to
understand
be
that.
good looking.
But she was Asian in high school, right?
I think so. I'm not sure though.
Uh huh. Yeah, I mean that might just be like a cultural thing.
Maybe I should have been Asian in high school.
Wait, what were
Maybe.
you?
I was still transferring off my Caucasian face.
Oh,
Hmm.
Yeah,
I see.
trench coat, fedora, you know. The
yeah, I feel
classics.
that.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, mine wasn't so like one way or the other between like it's cool to be stupid. Because I mean, like there are definitely groups of that, but it wasn't like
It
the
was cool to be stupid. It sounds so fucking funny when you phrase it that way, but that's definitely how. Wait, dude, has there always
Yeah.
been a fucking face in the alcove? Do you guys see that?
Or sorry, I haven't talked to my high school friends in like since high school, basically.
Mm-hmm.
It's so hard to have things in common with them at this point in your life, right?
If they
That's-
don't
that
if
was
they don't
tough
play
for me.
games, it's really hard for me.
Yeah.
Like,
It's just like, yo, so what have you been up to? And they're like,
what do I even talk to them?
oh yeah, you know, I play ball and like I started picking up like, I don't know, kickboxing or something. It's like, oh cool. Okay, bye.
Oh, that's it.
I still have a group of people that are like in my high school that I play games with.
That's really cool. I would have liked to have made lifelong friends in high school, but it was too hard to maintain.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Sneaky?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still friends with some of them, just not constantly talking to them. Definitely not like completely disconnected. But yeah, like some
Have you
of them are
guys
still
ever seen-
gamers, is why. Like the ones that aren't, like that
Yeah.
I was pseudo friends with, that like sort of game, like very hard to connect.
Fudge, last question to you, because your name has come up a lot in this, Honda MVP discussion with your consistency and showing out for Cloud9. Do you have any stake in that at all in trying to receive such an honor?
I think there's an argument to be had for a lot of different players to have MVP. I personally don't actually care because I think that the people that vote for it aren't important to me, and I don't think that they're intelligent, so I don't actually care.
Oh!
An honest take from Fudge, as always. And Fudge, thank you so much for
Wait,
stopping
who's not
by for this
intelligent?
interview.
Thank you.
We'll see Cloud9 taking on
What the
Team Liquid
fuck?
tomorrow, but for now, we do have more LCS to come.
9
Everybody will
lives
be getting
taken.
into game
I'm
number
back.
4 of the day.
Did he say
shortly enough.
something?
We'll see you there on the other
Yeah.
side.
That
of
was
FlyQuest and
Pretty
INT.
unnecessarily arrogant.
Wait, who'd he call dumb?
The people who vote for MVP,
Oh.
that's a good way to not get voted. He said they're not intelligent, and I don't care about their opinion.
I'm not just
Oh!
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Like, I think he could be right about them not like being the most like aware of who deserves MVP, but like the way he said it was way bad.
I think Fudge just wants to be the villain.
Maybe.
I mean, it gets you fans. Any sort of attention is good when you're coming out on a winning team, especially.
Uh-huh.
Right. If Fudge was in 7th place, 8th place, him saying that kind of stuff after a win just makes him look like a clown. Because he has a pretty solid shot of winning LCS and Worlds, and he's actually playing well individually. He gets the pass.
He gets the double
Yeah,
pass.
I mean, I think it'd be better to phrase it like the people who
I think
vote
I
for
was
MVP.
honestly less arrogant than that.
Yeah, just saying like they don't have the perspective of like who's actually deserves it would have been more accurate measured
Yeah,
take,
and-
but just literally calling them dumb. Like, that doesn't
calling
make
the
any
fans
sense.
dumb is the fans are the reason why you have a job. I think that's like a line that like
Wait, MVP's not
needs
fan
to be
vote though.
treated. he's sorry. I thought he was talking about like
No, he's talking
community
about
votes.
like it was in response to like talking about MVP candidates. He said
done
like I don't care
campaigning.
about MVP because I think that the people who decide it are just not intelligent. I don't care what they think. Like that was what he said. And so it's like you're pretty much just shit talking everyone who's involved with the process, like calling them not smart, which is just wrong. I'm sure a lot of them are smart, even if like I think it's fair to say they can't get the perspective of like who's actually doing what and who deserves it. I think that's fair, but saying they're not intelligent, not a good look.
Yeah. Usually the MVP votes is really troll. Definitely gonna phrase it better. I think I'm a little bit on his side, honestly. The MVP voting, my team, for example, when they were sent the shit by Riot, all 5 players didn't want to do it. So we would do a like full on RNG, like whoever inted hardest in scrims or was late for the meeting had to do it, and the guy just speed ran it. No thought put into it whatsoever.
Yeah.
Because like as a pro player, you don't actually give a fuck who wins MVP. It doesn't matter.
Dude, in 2018 on 100 Thieves, we got a lot of shit for putting Fabi as our #1 AD carry vote.
The guy
I
who
thought it was
filled it
so
out
funny.
couldn't have given less of a fuck about it. It's so
Yeah, but-
obvious that like 90% of the people voting in that MVP stuff just don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's like sometimes it also sucks because it's like you can get sandbag voted. Like when you want someone to win, you just
Yeah.
don't. You know, like you're on a team and it's like the direct competitor for the other side. You just don't vote
feels-
for him. You vote for someone else. You're like, yeah, I think he totally did better.
Yeah. It feels really petty like that too. I think it feels the worst for fans, and the only solution is really just like don't have the teams vote in the MVP. Is that how it works in sports, guys? I don't know anything about sports.
I don't know.
If there's like an NBA MVP, is it like voted on by all the other NBA teams? Yeah. They do have ups and downs. Casters don't know anything, the press doesn't know anything, but the teams literally don't care.
It is hard to fully determine an entirely accurate MVP all the time.
Yeah.
I remember the community was like mad that I didn't get MVP and like Rush did, and in that one season, maybe it was season 5, but like I don't care at all. In fact, I don't think anyone who's ever gotten MVP was happy for more than 2 seconds. Like it doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't change anything. Yeah.
Yeah, it actually
It's all
doesn't
that
matter at
matters
all.
is if you won or lost.
Yeah.
Something to put on your resume.
For what? McDonald's? Yeah,
Yep.
I was the LCS MVP. Okay, cool. Can you flip burgers? Goodbye.
I mean, I wouldn't say it doesn't matter at all. Like, I think for fans, like, especially people who don't follow the game as closely, right? Like, I could totally see someone being like, you know, who's the best player in LCS? And then
Yeah.
they look to who got the MVP. So it kind of paints that narrative, but I think for people who are more involved, matters less.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think they should get rid of MVP. I just think the players are gonna care about that the least, so involving them matters a lot. Like makes a lot of sense than trying to involve whoever you think is respected people in the scene. I don't know who that is, honestly. Like don't have Travis vote on MVP, but like try to get like a panel or a group of people who are supposed to be knowledgeable, I guess. I'm still drawing blanks on who that is, but they'll figure it out.
Look at DeMonte tweet sneaky.
Said the same team that got rid of me after one split now begging for me to win for them. We do a bit of trolling. I hope DeMonte just giga throws and then says, "Fuck you, Golden Guardians." 2 middle fingers up. Dude, I actually think
like
that is like how rivalries could actually be formed in the league. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if a team does something to just massively fuck over another team like that, that would be like a rivalry that actually makes sense.
I
Not
mean,
just like
yeah,
Double had quite a few of those, right?
yeah. I mean, when I was on TSM, I just wanted to shit on CLG so hard. Like I tried so fucking hard when we were playing them, and then when I was on TL, I really tried super hard to shit on TSM.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, yours.
And then
felt
when you were on
like,
TSM, you try to shit on TL.
I guess, yeah.
I
On TSM, I was trying not to shit my pants.
Mm.
God damn, dude, this is not going well.
Like you shit your pants?
Yeah, he did.
Damn.
A little bit. I think it's weird when, or it's not weird, but it's less impactful when it's like I don't. Damn, it feels like I'm flaming. But if it's like the less good or less popular players, then people don't care as much.
For the rivalry thing.
Yeah, it's like, dude, 100 people saw DeMonte's tweet. Like, that's not going to start a rivalry. No one's fucking getting their pitchforks up for DeMonte.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Like
Um,
yours felt like the most real of them. because there's always those conversations. There's like trying to make it every time someone was playing against their former team. It's like, yeah, they want revenge, but it's like you didn't really feel it. But
Yeah.
yours was a really big move that a lot of people felt.
Yeah, that was cool. It also put a lot of pressure on me to like not suck in those games.
Oh yeah.
Like fuck, man, if I'm playing and everyone's talking about it and everyone's like, everyone knows that I really want to win, and then like we lose or like I play bad. Oh my god,
Mhm.
I'm gonna feel fucking shit for a month.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, I would have loved to see you come back after C9, join a team, and like fucking demolish them. Actually, that'd be so satisfying to watch.
Yeah, I think that one probably would have felt pretty real, considering how long I was on C9. For a lot of people.
Yeah. I remember for Jensen, it was
It'd be the same thing at Bjergsen
really-
too. Yeah, Jensen, Bjergsen. Like
Yeah.
any of the big guys that are like stuck to a team and then just leave. Or, you know, get kicked, whatever.
yeah.
So, fuck it, I'm out.
Hardly any of those players fucking switched. I mean, Jensen switched from C9 to TL. Bjergsen never switched teams.
Yep.
I think he never switched teams.
Yep.
Doublelift never switched teams.
Loyalty.
Media's never switched teams.
That's true. That's true. Facts.
I always, whenever I was on a team, I always just thought this is gonna be my team until I retire. Like, I had no doubt in my mind I was gonna stay on CLG until I was done playing, and then I was like, okay. And then I joined TSM, and I was like, this is it. This is the team. I want to be here forever. Okay. I joined TL.
Wait, how many of the teams did you leave versus how many of them just replaced you against your will?
What? I got replaced against my will every single time.
Oh.
There's not a single time I didn't get replaced against my will.
Damn. So
Smoked.
you're actually the loyal one.
Yeah.
Yes.
These hoes, I mean, teams ain't loyal.
These hoes ain't loyal. I mean, it's fine. It's a business.
It's just
Yeah,
business.
I mean, if they don't want the
In the end,
best
I got the
player of all
fucking last
time,
laugh,
that's on
so
them.
Yeah,
who
reminds
cares?
me-
It would actually feel so shitty if you got replaced and then all of a and then like your team was your team just like became insane because of it, and like part
Yeah.
of like my like internal satisfaction is probably, I don't know, like sneaky watching fucking C9 just suck dick and never make worlds with Sven. It's like, oh my god, just get the lotion out. This is great. I gotta move my camp.
Dude, I was gonna say that reminds me of when Impact would make the joke as like just call each other business friends.
Yeah. Actually, Impact always said that. We're just business friends.
Yeah,
Business friends.
it's so good. It's like your teammates, you're just business friends.
That's actually how LCS is.
I've made like real lifelong friendships from LCS though. It depends. I mean, you guys did too, obviously.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah, I mean, that was like the original team. And I mean, I say that shit all the time, how like it used to feel like teams were, you know, fucking family. Now it's coworkers.
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Business friends with
Yep.
benefits.
Business friends with benefits. I love it.
Who do you think is the closest friend you made Doublelift in your time as a pro player? Like former
Probably
teammate?
Bjergsen.
Bjergsen?
Yeah. I was really close with Vincent when we were playing together, and I was really close with Core when we were playing together, but like I was close with Soren even when we weren't playing together. So I think that's a level above.
Gotcha.
I mean, we're also friends. Like, if we saw each other, we would definitely like say hi, catch up, and like go hang out. But
And make out.
yeah, exactly.